Did you know that more people get lost on well-marked trails than in the wilderness? It turns out, familiarity can make hikers overconfident and less cautious. Ever heard a hiking tip that sounded right, but turned out to be completely wrong? Like the idea that eating snow keeps you hydrated, or that outrunning a bear is an option? Spoiler alert, it's not. Today, we're busting the biggest hiking myths, things you might have heard from friends, social media, or even survival shows, but could actually put you in danger on the trail. Some of these myths are annoying misconceptions, while others could mean the difference between life and death in the wild. So stick around, you might be surprised by what you learn. Hiking gear and clothing myths. Cotton is a good hiking fabric. Sounds comfy, right? Wrong. Cotton absorbs moisture, doesn't dry fast, and loses insulation when wet. In cold or damp weather, this could lead to hypothermia, even in temperatures above freezing. Better choice. Wear synthetic fabrics or merino wool, which wick moisture and dry fast. A heavy backpack means you're well prepared. Some hikers overload their packs thinking they need every survival item possible, but carrying too much weight leads to fatigue, joint pain, and slower hiking times. Better approach. Pack only essentials and go for lightweight gear. Your knees will thank you. More expensive gear is always better. Not always. Sure, high-end gear can be great, but budget-friendly brands often offer similar performance. What matters most? Fit, function, and durability, not just the price tag. Hiking poles are just for beginners. Some people think hiking poles are only for older hikers or newbies, but the truth? Even elite hikers use them. Why? They reduce impact on your knees by 25%, improve balance, and help on steep climbs and descents. Hiking safety and survival myths. If you get lost, just keep walking. One of the most dangerous myths out there. Wandering around without direction can make you even more lost and waste energy. Best practice, stop, stay put, assess your surroundings, and use a map or GPS to get your bearings. You can navigate with just your phone's GPS. Phones die, lose signal, or break, especially in remote areas. Relying only on a smartphone is a risky mistake. Always carry a paper map and compass as backup. GPS is great, but never trust it alone. A fire will always keep you warm. Sure, a fire is nice, but it only heats one side of your body. If it's freezing, a fire alone won't save you. Better solution, layer properly, insulate from the ground, and use an emergency blanket to trap heat. You can rely on wild berries for food. Many wild berries are toxic or look similar to safe ones. Even experienced foragers carry identification guides. If you're not 100% sure, don't eat it. Always pack enough food for your trip. Water and hydration myths. Drinking from a natural spring is always safe, right? Well, crystal clear water may look safe, but it can contain bacteria, parasites, or even heavy metals. Giardia, a common parasite, can ruin your hike with severe illness, so always filter or purify your water. No exceptions. Now, how about eating snow to stay hydrated? Snow is mostly air, meaning you'd have to eat a ton just to get a little water. Worse, eating snow lowers your core temperature, increasing the risk of hypothermia. Melt and purify snow before drinking. And what about rationing water if you're running low? Drinking too little can cause dehydration, fatigue, and poor decision-making. Drink when you need to, then find a refill source as soon as possible. Wildlife myths. Can you outrun a bear? Nope. Grizzlies can run 35 miles per hour, way faster than Usain Bolt. Running also triggers their chase instinct. The best approach is to stay calm, back away slowly, and never turn your back. And if you see a mountain lion, should you run? Like bears, running makes things worse. Mountain lions are ambush predators. Fleeing makes you look like prey. Instead, stand your ground, make yourself look big, and slowly back away. If attacked, fight back aggressively. Finally, do rattlesnakes chase you? Rattlesnakes don't want to bite. They only strike if provoked. They won't chase you down the trail. If you see one, give it space and move away. Miscellaneous hiking myths. Do waterproof boots always keep your feet dry? If water gets inside waterproof boots, it stays trapped, leading to blisters and infections. In some conditions, breathable non-waterproof shoes are better. Does a heavy meal give you more energy for hiking? Eating too much before a hike can make you sluggish and cause stomach issues. Eat small, energy-rich snacks throughout your hike instead. Is sunscreen unnecessary in cold or cloudy weather? Snow reflects UV rays, doubling sun exposure. Even on cloudy days, UV rays penetrate through. Wear sunscreen year-round, even in winter. Is a first aid kit only for emergencies? Small cuts, blisters, or dehydration can ruin a hike if untreated. Always bring a first aid kit. It's more useful than you think. Do you need to hike fast to cover more distance? Speed leads to fatigue and injuries. A steady pace and proper brakes help you cover more ground in the long run. Hike smart, not fast. So, what did we learn? Gear and clothing myths can make or break your hike. Knowing real safety tips can prevent serious mistakes. Nature is unpredictable. Always be prepared. Which myth surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more outdoor myth busting. Head out on your next adventure. The journey never ends.